Welcome to Catching You Up with Nadav. Today, I am bringing on one of my favorite gambling influencers, and the whole scene is just fucking crazy to me. So I wanted to bring on Bluff to talk about it. Bluff, thank you so much for coming, man.
Thank you for the invite, brother. It was great.
So we got some background stuff. I'm going to pull up some of my questions.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a two-parter. What's the most you've won on camera, and what's the most you've won off camera?
The most I've won on camera was that 10K to 40K roulette spin. That was the most on camera.
That's fucking nuts, dude.
Right? We haven't done anything more, right? Yeah, I think it was 10 to 40K, so I won 30K that day on camera. And that was just a short, which is crazy. Now, the most that I won off camera, this is the fucking night of my life. And the sad thing, I can't even say that I won, but I was a part of it. So my friend and Robbie, were you there that day too? Yeah. Oh yeah, the mush. He got out of there. Yeah, that's why I started. No.
All of a sudden, the luck started turning the second Brandon left.
So myself and Robbie, this is my friend that helped me get started, right? We both put in $100 into bubble craps. And I shit you not, we run this up to 9K. Like, roll after roll, just like amazing rolls, right?
Holy shit.
And we got up to 9K. Robbie did he put 3K out.
9,000% return.
Yeah.
All right.
He put 3K out, right? Lost it down to 6K. And I was like, all right, I'm out. I'll take I'm going to book a 3K win. He's like, all right. He takes that 6K, runs it to 12K, all on bubble craps, right? He takes the 12K. We go to the crapless table. Him and I are just switching off shooting, right? I think we ran the 12K to maybe 40 to 50K, right?
Oh my God.
So then we go to the craps table. That was crapless. Then we go to the craps table and we make another 20K or something.
So real quick, the difference between craps and crapless is that normally on a craps table you can bet on 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Crapless lets you bet on 1 and 2 and 11 and 12, and then those payouts are like 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 6 to 1 type shit.
So there's 2, 3, 11, 12 you can have place bets or buy bets on. 2 and 12 pay 6 to 1, 11 and 3 pay 3 to 1.
Okay.
And then you can never lose your pass line bet on the come out. It's crapless. You can't crap out on the pass line bet.
Okay.
So you can only win. If a 7 comes, you win your pass line. Anything else is a point.
Okay.
So the odds are horrible. Don't ever play pass line if you play crapless. Just letting you know.
All right. Good to
Yeah. Write that down. So we bounce him the crapless table to the craps table. I think we make another 20K. So right now we're at 70,000. I shit. Yeah.
70,000. This is off camera.
Off camera. This is.
At no point you guys are like, hey, we should film
No. Anytime the camera's out, lose. I swear on my life. So at this time, it's maybe 5 hours deep, right?
Okay.
We start at 9 p.m. So it's 2 in the morning. Everyone's gone. Our friends were around for a little bit. Everyone leaves. It's just me and him. And we're not leaving because we're on fucking fire. So
how long have you been rolling for at this point?
5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not one consecutive roll, but every roll was good, basically. So, my friend Robbie, he's like, hey, I need to go to the bathroom. He hands me $800. By the time he gets back from the bathroom, I'm at $30,000. Yes. Because at this point,
my heart just fucking skipped a beat.
800 to 30K. Because I'm playing because it's not my money. So I'm fucking pressing everything to max bet. I'm playing the hard, going max on the hard ways.
Is this where the monkey press started?
Yeah, I think this is what got me addicted.
Okay.
I saw 200 to 130,000. So by the time he got back, I was at 30K, right? And I rolled for a little bit longer. I ended up hitting the make 'em all bonus that paid 8,000.
Oh, the
I did
bonus bets on that shit is fucking nuts.
I threw $100 on aces or two box or not box cards, but aces, snake eyes straight up. That paid. I hit it. Pays 33,000 right then and there. One roll plus all the other shit that I was making. It was every roll I was making $2,000 or $3,000.
Oh my God!
Every roll. So, I think we ended up finishing it up at 6 in the morning. sun started rising. You can't tell because you're in a casino, but
right.
Sun's starting to rise, and we're dead at this point.
Yeah, you always notice that you've been gambling for a while. Where you're like, my knees are hurting. What's going on? Like, they've just been locked.
So, and then by that time at 6 a.m, we get a count. It's all chocolate chips, like $5,000 chips, $130,000, $200 to $130,000, and I only had $3K. It was disgusting, man.
Holy fucking shit,
yeah.
dude.
He ended up breaking me off though, because he just made a killer night. So I made some good money that night. It was fucking crazy.
So before I get into losses, because this is something that I struggle with.
Yeah.
Because like, there's a cap on how much you could lose in a session for the most part if you don't keep on going to the ATM.
Yeah, right.
But there's no cap on how much you could win. So like, what systems have you developed to make sure you know when to walk away?
Fuck, man. I'm bad at that. I'm really bad at like walk.
I'm losing all hope.
Just maybe in the last week, I've been trying to rebrand myself.
In the last week?
Yeah, no, I swear. I've been like calling myself Book a Win Bluff because I'm like trying to like take a win, even if it's $200. I mean, like $200 is a lot of money,
right?
Even like. I really understand the value of $1. $100, $200, whatever. If I can make $500 a day, that's
you slept
crazy
in a sleeping bag until you were 19.
Exactly. So like, if I start with $1,000 and I make $400, I made 40% of my money. That's fucking solid. If I can, now I just got to make it last 30 minutes for a video,
Right.
So if I can, as long as like if I can win early on, right, and I win $1,500 off 1,000, that's killer. Now I'll use the 500 to make the video last longer. Gotcha. And then it's great because like
you're doing like $100 bullets instead of like
yeah.
Okay.
And then it's great because like once the video gets uploaded, I make revenue off that video, and then it like can pay for my bills, and then I like whatever extra I just reinvest into videos. So
right.
Like sometimes I'll do like $3,000 videos, $2,000, $1,000. I do that series where I gamble my paycheck, which is like whatever that video made, the one video made last week. Like it's just gradually climbing. I think when I started, the videos are making like $600. Now they're up to like those series specifically, they're up to like $1,400 now.
Dude, fucking
yeah.
Great fucking concept. There's so many different things that work for it. It's the viewers get the transparency on like, oh, this is how much they make on YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh shit, he is fucking with his profits. This is all fucking, let's go. Let's fucking degen with Bluff.
Yeah. So I think that's something that I wanted to implement. I've always been like super transparent. Like ever since I started Bluff, like I'd be like, hey, like this company tried to get me to do this, and I said, fuck off. Like I've only done one brand deal, but one company twice, and that was just on Instagram. I've never done anything on YouTube. Not opposed to it, but
can we talk a little bit about that? Because I find that the most fascinating thing ever.
Yeah, of course.
Is that like I remember I was talking to you a little bit about monetization. I'm like, how are you like finding these brand deals and stuff? And you're like, for the most part, you're like, I just mostly like make money off like my gambling sessions and YouTube ad revenue.
Yeah.
And then you're like, I don't really fuck with advertising for casinos.
Yeah.
And I was like, interesting. Like, tell me more about that.
It just really depends because I mean, morally, it's like, oh, like I don't want people to just like have the easy access to like gambling online and like losing your money. But I mean, truly, if you look at it, if I'm not promoting it, someone else is. There's a million people promoting this shit. So I'm not like truly against it, but like, I think it's you got to look at it as like you're a platform. You got to do what you got to do, and you got to fund it. The gambling space, this is super fucking expensive. Like it's not cheap. I do not advise starting a gambling channel. Anyone at home, do not start a gambling channel.
Right.
It is super expensive. Unless you have like unlimited cash flow and you're already a degenerate gambler, you're gambling every day, just film it and post it. I mean, that's how Lady Luck started. Mm-hmm. And now they just kill it. So, I mean, like I signed with this one, SpinQuest. Uh-huh. So by the time this drops, they'll be open, I'm sure. So,
okay.
They're just a newer sweeps casino that I'll be working with.
Right. So, because it's like what you're looking for is like, you're already demonstrating like the enticingness of your videos, and it's like they're living vicariously through your videos, and then when you plug the casinos, like, oh cool, let's now fucking gamble irresponsibly, and like that's the thing that you have a hard time like sleeping with.
Yeah, Well, I mean, I'm always trying to promote like responsible gambling. Anytime in my videos, I'm like, hey, don't fucking do what I do. Like, I'm gambling like an idiot because, you know, it's for content. Like, YouTube's, you know, mainly funding it, and
right.
It's entertaining. But like, this is not how you gamble. Like, this is stupid.
Right.
I mean, I do win a lot, which is crazy, but I also lose. Like, when I lose my ass.
Right.
So it gets really expensive. But like I said, I just like started trying to rebrand myself like the last week, like trying to like play smarter and like more strategic. And actually, like, if I leave with $200 in a video, like that's a win. I mean, it's huge. $200 is huge.
Fucking hey.
Like, you got to look at it where like you're going into a place where the odds are against you.
Right.
If you walk out with $5 profit, you just defied the odds.
Right.
So like that's how I look at it now.
You're doing better than most.
Exactly. So I changed my mindset about it. If I can book $300, $400, $500 wins every day, I mean, that's on top of the YouTube revenue and then like brand deals and stuff like that. That's huge. It's huge. Yeah. So that's the rebrand I'm trying to go with.
Dude, I love it. Like,
Yeah.
I love and that's the thing that I like about your crew too, is that I noticed last night when I took you to Mothership, like, you guys just don't drink. And I realized, like, oh, that's why it's not sad to watch you guys. Like, at no point is it like, shit, Bluff's really fucked up. I wouldn't have done that bad if I was him. Like, it's always like comes from like, it feels more responsible. Like, at no point I'm like, fuck, he's gonna have a rough week. You know, like I never feel that watching your videos, which is like kind of different from a lot of the other people that are out there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I truly advise not drinking and gambling. I mean, that's why the casinos want you to drink. They offer free drinks, you know. But like, you know, I'm not opposed to having a good time, but like, you just got to be careful.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
That's how you like lose your ass. But
yeah, whenever I get Crossfados Barbados and then start gambling, like, that's when it's like, oh shit, dude, this is when I'm booking my biggest losses.
Yeah. Like, you got to put cash in the hotel room and not fucking touch it.
Right.
Like,
exactly. Like, and it's like when you're in that state, it's just like, holy shit, this is the highest I've ever been. But you're not. But you're like, you have no exit strategy. You're like, you can just keep on going. And you're like, yo, I was up 10K and now I'm down that plus another 3. Like, this is gross.
Yeah. I mean, I do that shit sober.
Let's take a quick break from the show and thank our sponsor, Hims. If you want to be ready for a hot summer night, any night, you need Hims. Him hooks men up with access to ED treatments that can help you get hard and stay hard. With a wide range of treatments available, like chewable tablets, Viagra, Cialis, and other generic alternatives, you can find exactly what you need to get your groove back. Everything is taken care of online, so you get to skip the uncomfortable doctor's appointment and get right to the fun part. Start your free online visit today at hims.com/Nadav. That's HIMS.com/NADAV for your personalized ED treatment options. HIMS.com/Nadav. The featured products include compounded products which are not approved nor verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality by the FDA. Prescription required. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information. Price varies based on products and subscription plan. Support the show and start your free online Hims visit at hims.com/Nadav. Now let's get back into the show.
100%. I'll go on tilt. Like, I'll get pissed off in a video, but like, you know, I don't like entirely show it because I understand it's gambling, but like, I just get annoyed. I'm not saying pissed off. I'm annoyed. I'm like, bro, like, I can't win. So then I'll just like do a $2,000 hand. I lose again. I'm like, bro, like, damn.
Just your hairline just starts sweating. And
Yeah.
All right, try not to show that you're as mad as you are.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'm never. If I lose like on my ass, I'm not gonna be like, oh, like, fuck, like screaming at the dealers and like a lot of people do. But like, I would never do that. I understand. Like I said, I'm walking in a casino. I'm probably gonna fucking lose. So
right.
But I just like wish I didn't lose that fast. That's what I'm annoyed about. Like, I just wish I could have like won something first and then lose. That's fine with me.
Right. That sucks more when you're just like, holy shit, we just started this 30-minute session down 2,000. This is going to be fucking rough.
Yeah.
So then that leads me to my next question.
Yeah.
What is your biggest loss on camera and your biggest loss off camera?
Biggest loss on camera might have been, I did a blackjack hand at Circa. And I got like a double and a split or something, or a split and a double. I think that was like it was like a $32,000 swing, so it was a $16,000 bet. And I lost all 3. All 3 I lost. It was brutal. Brutal.
shit,
yeah.
dude.
And like even now, like with YouTube funding everything, if I did a 16K bet and I lost 16K, I would probably drop to my knees. I'd probably like cry.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like as a short, and I knew what I was getting myself into, but as a short, like filming, I lose 16K, I'm like, look at the camera like, well. Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, I got to do it again the next day.
Right.
So it's like, it sucks, but you know, I was investing in myself, and I was like, this has to take off. I was just trying to manifest, you know?
Right. And
So,
it's like, and the machine's already like kind of working. You're like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what? I can still take this big thing, just kind of rearrange how I'm going to do the videos for the rest
Yeah.
of the week or 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
kind of levels out.
Yeah. Well, the shitty thing is that was a short. So like, I don't make any money off of it. Yeah. So 16K just gone, nothing.
But big subscribers from that? Do you get just as much from big losses as you do from big wins?
No, I think wins you definitely will get more.
Okay.
But you still get a lot from the losing, because people like to see the realistic,
right?
You know, the realistic gambling.
I feel like a lot of the audience is probably just like, oh, it's cool that he's showing his losses too.
Yeah. I get a lot of those comments all the time, like, wow, like thanks for posting this and like showing like a realistic casino experience. And it's like, yeah, I mean, no one's a true winner. If anyone says that they beat the casino, they're liars.
It's like that one dude. What the fuck is his name? Is it D Lucky? Like, is it the fucking?
Oh no. So that guy,
when the thumb goes up, just like, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna knock him.
Okay.
I mean, he did capitalize on something that nobody else had.
Right.
And I'm not gonna knock him for it. It is like a little weird, but he sells an experience. It's just like a come hang out with him for 15 minutes. But,
right. I just hate that he doesn't show losses.
Yeah, that's
the only thing. If he showed losses, I'd be like, cool, this is now realistic. Because all it is just like, pay me a lot of money to tell you what denom to put and what to put in.
Yeah, what slot machine to play and everything. It's just like a meet and greet type of deal, like a private meet and greet. That's all he's doing. Okay. So I understand like why he does it and why he only posts the wins. I totally understand, but that's
no disrespect. You can change my mind. I'm sure you're great.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to knock the guy. I think he's doing great, and like he capitalized on something that nobody else did. So, kudos. But I wouldn't do that. And you know, I like posting like the realistic stuff, like you know, the losses, the wins, the highs, the lows, and you know.
I think that's why it's so fun to watch it. Like you and Bretsky and like that crew is just like, oh yeah, this is how it turns out when I gamble. It's like the whole fucking. What's the thing that he did that got me on? He's just like, you want to see this $300 disappear? Yeah. And then it's just like,
the crumple.
Oh, and it is disappeared. Like, that is how it works for me too.
The reveal, yeah. Yeah, he has some funny stuff.
So, did I already ask biggest loss off camera?
Biggest loss off camera. You know, that was actually this week.
Tell me about it.
It was like, man. It was like, I had a crazy, so last weekend, I had a crazy, like, on the craps table, I had crazy rolls. Like, 2 of them. I rolled for an hour and a half on 2 tables.
Was that on the crapless table?
Crapless and craps.
Oh!
Yeah. I needed aces on the crapless table to win, like, 10K.
The bonus?
Yeah. So close. But, so over the weekend, last weekend, I swung up, like, 30K. This is like huge to me, right? 30K is a lot.
Huge to a lot, yeah.
100%.
What'd you start with?
500.
Oh my God!
Yeah. So I filmed the blackjack video for 2K. I lost it, and I was like, all right, like I'm gonna try to like just win some money back. So I played 500. I ran 509K at El Cortez, and then I went to the Strat, and I ran 2K to 15K, and then I ran at El Cortez. I ran like another 500 to 3K, and yeah, I just like kept like doing like little swings, and then I was up like $30,000. And then I got too greedy and like confident and cocky, and I just like started playing like super crazy high limit. And I didn't film a fucking thing of it. So I go to like Durango, and I bought in for 10K on the crapless table, just like that, gone. I think I did like I did a 2K roll, 2K rolls, a 1K roll, and a 5K roll. So I had 500 on every number. Every single time I put the money out, 7. Every single time. Like, I'm not even lying. Instant 7. 10K in 4 rolls.
My mouth just started watering.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, dude.
10K in 4 rolls. And then I go to Santa Fe, and I lost 3K there. And then I went to El Cortez, and I lost 2K there. So I lost 15K off camera. And I don't make a dime. So pretty much all the money I just made the day before at the Strat just fucking gone.
So you don't drink, you don't smoke, you don't do drugs. How the fuck do you cope with a swing like that, dude?
It was brutal, bro. I mean, in our group chat, like the whole time.
We just fight club downstairs in the garage and shit. Like, what do you do?
Bro, the whole time I'm like, I'm texting the group chat. I'm like, is this what depression feels like? I'm just like, yeah. I'm like, bro, I'm like disgusted with myself. I can't believe I just let that happen. Yeah, I like lost 15K in a day. It was horrible.
Best way to get over a bad beat is to get under a new bad beat, right?
What actually made me feel bad, I went and like, we had like a Valentine's dinner like later, like a couple days after Valentine's Day dinner with me and my girlfriend. So I had some good food. Good food always cheers me up.
Hold on, during that Valentine's dinner, are you just like, she's just like, hey, so like, what's your favorite thing about me? You're like, hey, fucking, can you just fucking chill for a second? I don't want any questions. Like,
I was definitely like a little more quiet because I'm like I was just upset at myself or disappointed at myself that I allowed myself to lose that much, like, and I was playing that much because I never play 5K like on a table like that. Never.
Right.
Unless I'm going for an hour and a half.
When you first like go up like the stakes, that like the first time that you're reaching like whoa, this is the most amount I've ever had out on the table before, you feel it and you're jittery as shit. And then it goes away and you're like, who do I fucking call?
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy, bro. Like that adrenaline that you get with like hella money out. Like I did a punishment for my YouTube series. Like I had to do a max bet craps roll. So I had $7,000 on the craps table. And I was like, yeah, I have to go until I double my money or I 7 out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, bro. So I'm rolling, and within 3 rolls I doubled up. I couldn't fucking believe it. I hit like 10.
Fucking check, please.
Yeah.
Like
it's like 2K each, or maybe it was 4 rolls, and then I hit like some other crazy numbers. So each roll, if you hit 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, minimum you'll make is 1,400. You know, if you hit 4 and 10, that's 2K. 5 and 9 is like 14. No, I'm sorry. It's it is 1,400. Yeah. So each roll is like fucking crazy sweat because you have 7K out, and then you can make 1,400 off one roll, and you're risking 7K. So you just can't roll a 7. But so I ended up doubling that, and then I filmed a live stream later that day, gambling my YouTube paycheck, and the same consequence. I did it again twice in one day. So I did another 7K, and I let this random guy was rolling, right? And I swear, and I had the hard ways maxed out. Guy rolls hard 6 or hard 10, hard 6, and then like an easy 8 or a 9, and I over doubled up that quick. Hard 6 alone paid like 2,700 plus the 1,400 on the place bet. The 9 pays 1,400, and then like the hard 10, I don't know how much paid, like 2K plus the 2K place bet. It was crazy.
Holy shit.
That, I think, ever since I started doing that, that's when I was like, bro, I want to play like high limit craps. Like I'm hooked now. That's where I think like it just like I'm just like gonna ruin my life here now. Just like playing craps high limit.
Christ. Dude.
Now if I go like if I put $25 on a number and I make $25, I'm like pussy. Like, you know.
You're like, I don't even like this.
Yeah,
I can't believe I used to feel something.
Yeah. Like I just need like, can someone punch me, please? Like this just sucks, you know.
So next question I have is because, you know, as someone who has like learned craps, every time I go to the craps table, I see someone else doing something. And you're like, yo, this is new strats. Like, how do you find your strats? Like, do you have different ones? Did you have one that you're like, oh, I think this is good until it just completely fucked you? Like, because you have a high risk threshold. Like, you need to have a high threshold for pain to play the way you play.
Yeah.
How did you build up to that?
So,
or did you just start there?
I mean, that's actually how I just started. So my boy Robbie is the one that actually taught me how to play craps.
Okay.
He showed me on bubble craps actually, and then like we started playing on the tables, and instantly I was hooked because it was the most interactive game.
Right.
At a casino, and I was like, wow, this is like amazing.
It's the most fun you can have with strangers, but bubble craps is also like its own thing where you can kind of like just train yourself.
Yeah. So the way he taught me was just like place every number and just play. And then like I started looking up different strategies and whatnot, and like no matter what, it's just like I met this guy from Casino Quest. They're a dealer school and stuff. They like teach people craps and blackjack. His name is David. He ended up teaching me like some different strategies, and he's like, the way that you play, you're looking for opportunity, which is good because you're a gambler, right? So like I buy every number instantly, or I place every number instantly, and I'm playing high, and I fully press all my profit back out there because I'm looking to book a big win. I'm looking for opportunity. I don't want to, like some people play like the come bet, if you're familiar with that.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Pass line bet after the point
Right,
set.
and like that's all they do.
Yeah,
and it's just like, who has the patience? Like, what are you even doing? Are you trying to collect comp points? Like, what are you doing?
You'll have to roll that number twice to make any money off of it.
Right.
So it's like, I mean, technically your odds are 0% house edge, but the pass line bet is a horrible bet after a point's been made. Right. Because it's locked up, it's a contract bet. So I don't know. I just like the way I like the way that I play, which is just like power pressing or monkey press, whatever you want to call it, because it gives you like that fucking adrenaline. That dopamine.
Every single roll means something.
Yeah.
Like the way that I started was doing the pass line odds bet and then start on 6 and 8, and then every time that goes up, you press one unit and then you just start spreading it out.
Yeah.
But that's such a slow build, and it's like pretty much it's guaranteed to, like, if you're lucky, you'll leave even.
Yeah.
And like maybe if you have some bonus hits, you're like, whoa, it's fucking like we had fun for $50, you know?
Yeah.
And it's, but okay, there's this one strat I learned from this autistic guy at Red Rock. Me and my lady, I think we were having, I don't think it was our anniversary. We've been to Vegas a lot the last year.
Yeah.
But what's great is that she loves gambling just as much as I do. Just her threshold is a lot lower than mine.
Yeah.
So like she'll just like do like pass line bets and just playing 6 and 8, and like sometimes she'll take it off if she's not feeling it.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just like, no, fucking like
never. I'm never pulling.
You don't watch Bluff like I do. Like, and so like I remember we were staying at Red Rock because we just fucking loved how like little degen vibes there were over there. Like you're rarely seeing someone that has like a real problem playing at Red Rock.
Yeah.
And so I remember like we were walking, we had a dinner reservation at the steakhouse over there. And we see, like, we're just walking by the craps tables and we see this guy that's like, do you ever see Survivor? Like they always have like these headbands and like they call them buffs, I think.
Oh, okay.
So this dude had a buff here, a buff around his neck, and then like around like his arms. And then he's in pajama pants and like a windbreaker vest. And I'm looking at him and I'm seeing my girl, and she's just like, we need to go play at that table. Like, okay, like fucking say less. Yeah. So we go up next to this guy and I'm seeing him just playing the no come on 10.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm looking at him and I'm trying to learn. Like so far, like everyone that I've met at a craps table has been super friendly. And they're like, oh, you want to know about my strat? Yeah, let me teach you how this works.
Yeah.
And so I look at him and I'm like, yeah, what's going on over here? And he's just like, what? Like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, I see you doing like the no 10. Like, is that like I don't
he's laying the 10.
I don't even know what that means. Like, he doesn't have a pass line bet out.
Yeah.
He's just like, and what that means is you're betting for a 7 to come before a 10 comes.
Yeah. So he's laying the 10. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. He's laying the 10.
Yeah.
And so like I'm looking at it and I don't even understand lay bets at that point.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, so you want a 10 to not come before a 7? And he goes, what the fuck do you think? I'm like, fucking okay. Like, and I'm just trying to ask questions, and like the second time he calls me, like he's like, you're an asshole. Like he just calls me an asshole to my face, like just for me being inquisitive and being like, yo, how are you doing this? Because like I'm seeing like you only have hundreds like in your rack, and I haven't seen you take out more bills. Something is working here and I don't know how it's working. And so he calls me an asshole, and I'm like, fuck it, you know what, I'm just gonna tail him quietly. And I start tailing him quietly. And then he just looks at me. He's like, sorry for calling you an asshole. All right, so how this works is, I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy. And in the meantime, like, I'm just looking at, like, we're, like, I only see one side of his face because we're, like, on this right side.
Yeah.
And we're like, yeah, so, like, do you come here often? He goes, oh, yeah, I broke my face on the pavement here last week. And then he turns to us. This entire side is just fully swollen. I'm like, what the fuck happened? It's like, missed a step, hit the corner of a curb.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, I fractured my skull. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? What was the hospital? Like, what they say in the hospital? He goes, oh, I didn't go to the hospital. I'm like, oh, you're a fucking lunatic.
Yeah, he's a maniac.
Meantime, it's fucking, he just keep, like, it's, I'm not going to say his name. Let's just call him fucking the Travis. Like, so now it's just like every time I've been telling people this Travis bet. I'm like, yo, you got to follow this Travis strat that I just fucking found.
Yeah.
Every time I've tried it, because you need to have a huge appetite for it.
Yeah.
Because the way he explained it to me was, look, if you do like a lay bet on a 10 is one of the hardest things to get. Mm-hmm. So if you see a 10 immediately you press your bet because 2 10s coming in a row just barely happens.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, immediately lost $700.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this is like, you need to have a thick fucking stomach lining.
Yeah, I mean, that strategy is not the worst. I mean, I've done it. I've lost my ass, and I've done it. And I've ran 100 to 3K. I mean, you just got to get really lucky. If you can get a string of 7s, like you can really make a killing. But
oh yeah, that was the other thing. He kept on ordering 7 and 7s very loudly every time.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's just like
that's why he called you an asshole, because you probably said the number 10.
The reason why he called me an asshole is just like, what do you think is happening here? I'm like, it looks like you want the bad number to come before the 10 comes. He goes, what's that bad number?
Yeah, see?
I'm like, the one after 6. He goes, what's that bad number?
Yeah.
I'm like, the one before 8. And then he's like, you're a fucking asshole. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. He's like, can I get 2 more 7 and 7s? I'm like, oh my God. Like,
yeah.
Like just sacrilege shit at the craps table.
Yep. Yeah. Super, like, there's so many superstition people or like superstitious people at the tables, but yeah, when you're laying, like you want the 7, and like you don't want to say the number you're laying, so that's probably why I was all pissed off. That's funny,
dude. There's so many fucking fun crap stories where it's just like,
oh yeah,
where you're with the entire table and you see one person that's going for the lays,
yeah,
and it's just not coming. And like I remember there's one time specifically, I think I'm gambling with my girl. Her entire family is there with us. We're teaching them craps, and there's one really old dude that sits down at the table with us, and I'm just seeing him put lay bets on all the numbers. Mm-hmm. And as we're hitting it, like we're just going on a fucking crazy run.
Oh no!
And like I start realizing like what's going on, and I look at him as he's replenishing all of his lay bets, and he looks at me, he's like, and I'm like, okay, so it's just us against you. And then like we just hit it, like we hit the point like 5 more times within 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And then we just see him leave, and then we just go on an incredible, like I think I went up like $2,000 on that run.
Wow.
And it's just like, I'm staying away from lay bets is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
It's scary as fuck, but I do remember when we came for Crapsgiving, that was when we met.
Yeah.
And we're at the table at Ellis Island.
No.
Yeah, dude, I remember.
Oh no.
Well, look, my boy was also fucking hammered at this point. I think he was like measuring, like he went to your side of the table. He's measuring Jay's bicep. He's touching your bicep. He's like, let me see what you're dealing with here.
Yeah.
But fucking, my friend Annie is like one of the funnest people to hang out with.
Yeah.
But like, and then at one point, I'm looking over and Annie is throwing. And I see you, and you're just like very sneakily just putting some fucking lay bets. I'm like, hey, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Fuck this fucking guy.
Yeah.
And then you hit it, and then you just bounce. I'm like, okay, all right, I fucking see how this goes.
I mean, the table was so cold. If you remember,
sucked. Yeah.
Everyone was rolling 7s like instantly. It was just disgusting. So I was like,
terrible.
Don't pass.
And that was one of the worst runs I've ever been on. Now, the run before that, it was, we set up a table. You weren't there, but there was a couple, I want to say there was, I think Jacob of Las Vegas, like he was there. But it was just, I remember right after that session, we had all finished. And then the casino host comes up to me, he's like, hey, so table did pretty well. I'm like, oh yeah. Like I did all right. He's like, yeah, everyone did all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, word? He's like, yeah. Fucking, I mean, you guys, that table like went up 20K. I'm like, oh, that's great. He's like, when do you guys want to come back?
Yeah, right. Free room, free dinner.
Right.
Yeah,
it's just like, well, fucking, you know, the prime rib there's
the whole
pretty
9,
affordable. Like,
yeah. Actually, I can afford all the rooms and dinners that I want now. Oh yeah. I know that hour and a half row I went on El Cortez, I think the table lost like $25,000. Yeah. And I wasn't even playing crazy. I know for a fact when I was at the Strat and I rolled for an hour and a half, that table must have lost 50K.
Jesus.
Yeah. Had to have lost 50K.
So how does that work? Like, what is your relationship with casinos? Like, do they love it when you come just because it's like good for the overall thing, even if they lose in that session? Or is it like they try and get you back as quickly as possible and entice you to like give some of it back?
I've never had a casino like really try to like get me back to come. I mean, most of the time I lose. So I mean, it's like a win-win for them. They get free marketing and then they get a losing player. But at the Strat, at Strat they didn't even try. Nothing. I just grabbed my chips. Everyone grabbed their chips. Thousands. Everyone made thousands. People bought in for $200, made $2,000-$3,000. Yeah. But I just called it up and I just left. That was it. No one tried nothing. No host, nothing.
Okay. So Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I've never had a casino like really try to entice me to come back yet. I've also haven't won that much. Maybe Resorts World, but
okay,
they haven't even really tried either.
So now with this new thing, like I'm loving seeing what you're doing because everyone else is like doing it pretty well, but you're getting to a point where it's just like, damn, just strategy wise, you're setting yourself up for like huge fucking successes. You said you just started doing live streams.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going for you?
Fucking amazing. I got the concept from Exposed, if you're familiar with him.
Yeah.
So he always does live streams like playing blackjack. He's just sitting there like playing, talking
and his
chat.
sweats and fucking gym socks.
And he's, playing 100K and all this shit.
Right.
So I got that idea and I was like, oh my gosh, like what if we just did like live streams, like us just gambling at the casino, like a video, but we just did it live and raw. So we did the first one. I think the first one we got, like 1,200 views? Actually, no, we did the first one I did was blackjack, kind of similar to Exposed.
1,200 views or 1,200 concurrent, like live?
It was 1,200 concurrent.
Okay.
But that was actually my second one. The first one I did, we had 7K concurrent. But I filmed it vertical on YouTube. So they send that to the shorts feed. So you get like way more viewers.
Oh, gotcha.
So that one did really good. And then, so I did the second one horizontal where it's better for like a VOD and ad revenue and everything. And I think we might have hit like 1,200 concurrent. And I was like, holy shit, like that's crazy. Like 1,200 people watching live is sick. And like week by week, it like doubled. It was crazy. I like for a little bit, we might have averaged like 3,300 concurrent viewers. And then I don't know what the hell happened, but one week we hit like 4K. And then the next week we hit like 55. The next week was 6, 7, 8. And then last week was 8,600. And this week, hopefully, like I want to hit 10K. I want to get into the 5 digits.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I know eventually I'll get into the like 10K at least concurrent viewers. But I want to like I think I'm trying to like pave the way to like live stream gambling, like IRL stream and gamble. Like so I want to kind of implement that to the channel. So like eventually to get to the point when Brandon's like full time where like we just live stream our day and like obviously we just go gamble too. So we'll live stream our day like just driving around, grab breakfast, whatever, and we'll stream for like 5 hours and then just go fucking gamble and just fire. And then we'll like film a video, upload that for the day too, and just try to produce like unfathomable amount of content.
Yeah, that's the other thing that I wanted to talk about is that you're already putting something out every single day, multiple shorts, and now you're adding a live stream on top of all of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck does your week look like?
It's honestly like it's not that crazy. A lot of the time I'm kind of just sitting on my couch just watching TV.
But is it like you spend one day to go do like all the videos for the week and shit? Or is it like what is the strategy where it's not, or are you just like, I don't mind going to the casino?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like that. Like I've told Brandon, I'm like, bro, all right, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we'll do the live streams and we'll get 7 videos done so we can film everything in the week. And then like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday come, like we do the live stream. I'm like, bro, I don't fucking feel like filming right now. So then like Tuesday we get like 2 videos. Wednesday we don't film anything. And then like we're like, all right, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, like we're just in the casino every fucking day.
Fuck.
Yeah, every day. But it's I want to like structure it better where it's like, because I hate
we have
going,
days off.
Yeah. Like I hate going on the weekends because it's so busy.
Gotcha.
First off, like tables are packed, can't film shit. There's too many people. And like,
so they're like, if there's other people at the table, we don't want you filming.
They'll like let them know and be like, hey, you guys have 15 minutes left if it got to that point.
Gotcha.
But like, and like, hey, you guys got 15 minutes. We're going to reserve the table. But typically like at El Cortez, the policy is like, nobody can play with me while I'm filming because that, that's huge risk and liability. Someone could come in and say some stupid shit or whatever. So I got to be really careful with that. Like I have people like, hey, like you want to do bubble craps run with me? And I'm like, oh, like I can't. Like, I'm sorry. Like I really want to. I can't, but maybe after the live stream.
Gotcha.
So I got to be really careful with that. And then also like normal videos. But El Cortez is just like so packed nowadays. It's getting crazy. Like even on the live streams, like we did one on Wednesday and like we only played bubble craps because everything was full. Everything.
It's the worst feeling when you're like, hey, let's go to the casino and play some craps. And you're like, there's no fucking spots open.
Yeah. And they'll never open up. It'll never open up. There's a line.
Damn. Even during the weekend.
Oh yeah. Packed.
Do you notice that it's now just like Cortez? Because it's like Cortez is kind of like your and Vegas Matt's home base? Or is it
Cortez is packed. Like if we go to a different one, like if we go to like Santa Fe or Durango, they're pretty busy, but they're not like Cortez. El Cortez is insane. Craps table is filled like 24/7. It is packed, 24/7. Blackjack tables are filled, and they just opened up their expansion, so they just added like another 12 tables or something. Packed. All the and I don't really play slots because I'm not like a slot person really. Right. Packed. Everything's just packed. It's ridiculous. So it's getting a little hard for the live streams. I need to chat with Adam, just like try to like schedule
figure
tables.
out.
Yeah. But I mean, eventually we're gonna start moving the live streams to different locations because I'm just trying to add like new scenery to.
Right.
I don't want to like always. I mean, I love Adam and I love El Cortez, but I don't want it to be just always El Cortez. Like people like seeing like new casinos and like, their home casino in there eventually. So I want to start implementing that, but soon it'll be like live streams every day, 2 live streams every day, video every day, 3 shorts a day. So we'll be doing like the IRL gambling. We'll be doing the online gambling streams. We'll be doing the video, the daily video, and then 3 shorts a day.
Dude, I'm loving this shit, man.
Yeah.
So it's we've been going on for a minute. I want to ask this last question, and then we'll break for lunch. But I know I've had some weird altercations at craps tables. Like I remember there was one time, and this was when I went with my buddy recently. It was me and my lady were having our anniversary, and I, like a fucking complete idiot, invited some of the boys. I'm like, yo, we're going to Vegas, and it turned from an anniversary trip to like, hey babe, meet the gang. Like
we're fucking gambling. Yeah,
fucking. And I remember one of my homies, Billy. He was rolling a heater, and there's one dude that is just doing lay bets. And like he's one of those just like quiet Asian, like old Asian dudes.
Oh yeah.
And like it's every time that we're hitting the point, the guy is just like fucking taking a quick lap, muttering something in his language, and I'm like, we're at Red Rock. There's no way this guy's gonna swing. Like this isn't. And then I'm like, okay, let's just keep on playing. But like I'm keeping an eye on him.
Are you guys cheering when you hit the points too? Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's
That's
even worse for him.
So yeah, and at one point he did raise his fucking fist. Like it was like the 3rd or 4th point in a row that my boy hit. And then I just see it like he starts yelling in his language. And then I just see him like go like that. And then I see like the pit bosses and the other dealers be like, yo, fucking like Jeffrey, whatever the fuck his name was.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, you need to fucking like pack it up. Like you don't do it. Like, yo, this is like a real fucking thing.
That's crazy.
Dude, like it's
blaming the shooter.
Yeah. Like so there was weird things with like other players. And I've had weird things with dealers too. But like, let's fucking trade some stories. Like, what is some crazy fucking shit that you've encountered?
I had, in the last month, I've had 2. These are my 2 craziest stories. It was fucking insane. Brandon's going to love this one. We're in the middle of filming a video, and we had met the guy the day before playing Bubble Craps. He's super cool. He's hyped because he's winning hella money.
Okay.
The next day we come in, we meet him at Bubble Craps again. He's winning hella money. He's hopping numbers. He's hopping the easy 6s and easy 8s. And when you hop it, it's a 1-roll bet.
Okay.
So he comes to the craps table, and I don't know how much he has, like 5K or something, and he keeps just hopping these numbers, and he fucking can't roll them for his life. And I'm filming a video. I had to trim a lot of it out, but I still left some of it in so people got to kind of experience it. But the guy's hopping it, and he's rolling, and this guy goes on a fucking insane roll, can't hit a 6 or an 8. Hits every other number except a 6 or an 8. The easiest numbers to hit. And this guy starts flipping the fuck out. It was crazy. Fucking fuck you guys. I can't believe you fucking let me do this. All this shit. So dealers or pit boss and security, end up kicking him out. And the whole time he's like leaving and screaming. And he's like, fuck this place, right, Bluff? Like, this place fucking sucks. And I'm standing there like, the fuck did I do? Yeah, he starts name dropping me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So there was that one, and then which is funny now because it's kind of like a thing. Everyone's like, "Oh, hop the 6s and the 8s," because the guy was flipped his shit, bro. Good. But he lost like 5K. I felt bad. It was crazy.
It's nice when lore starts, though.
Yeah.
You're just like, great. We're gonna reference these in future videos and reward the old viewers.
Yeah. And then the other one was I'm by myself. I'm filming a video. this guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, hey, like I love your videos, blah blah. I play over here all the time. Like I play at I don't know what casino." I was like, "Oh, that's sick. Like, yeah, hop in. Like, let's play. I'm just filming." So we're playing, and I'm going on a decent roll. I have a decent amount of money out. I have like $1,000 out. The guy pulls out his phone and he's like trying to film, and Pit Boss is like, "Oh, hey, sorry, like you can't film." And the guy's like, "What the fuck? Like, you let Bluff film, you let the YouTuber film, but I can't fucking film," and it just starts flipping out.
It's like, that's how that works.
Yeah, he starts filming the dealers, and he's like flipping the fuck out, putting the phone in my face, like, "Oh, you let the fucking YouTuber film, though," and I was like, what the fuck I had no idea what the fuck just happened. So then, security comes and like is kicking him out, and he's still filming the whole time. He colors up his chips, and he's surrounded by security, and he's filming. "Oh, yeah, fucking let Bluff film the YouTuber, but not the fucking guy that's trying to win some money and all this shit." I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, God damn.
You're like, I feel bad for this guy because the second he hits stop record on that phone, he is getting pummeled.
Yeah, right? I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, I told the guy, I was like, "Oh, yeah, like you just need permission to film." And he's like, What the fuck? Like, how can you film? I'm like, bro, this guy just did not understand what I just said. What casino can you go into, just freely pull your phone out and start filming at?
Right.
None.
Immediately they're like, you need to fucking go away from the tables if you want to get on your phone. And you're just like, that's when it's like, this is your first time at the fucking table.
Yeah, like, he said he plays at this other spot. Like, do you film there? There's no way you film there.
Right.
So and those both happened a week within each other. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Jesus.
But those are like my craziest. I've never had like I've had some weirdos come up to me and like that one guy, he's like, "Oh yeah, I really like your teeth." And he's like blowing a cigarette in my face as soon as my live starts. I really like your teeth. You got some nice teeth. Looking at me like this. You got some nice teeth.
Wild compliment.
Are those dentures? And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And he's blowing a cigarette, and I hate cigarette smoke.
Can you take them out? Can you take them out for me? And he's just like, yo, fuck you.
A little gummy? You want a gummy or something? Yeah, and he's blowing a cigarette right into my face, and I'm like, bro, you're so lucky this live has started, because I don't even want to say what I would do, but I would just, I would get pissed off,
Jesus.
I respect everyone, no matter what.
Right.
But like, if you're gonna disrespect me like that, like, get the fuck out of my face.
Right. Be cool. But the second you're like, anyone's being a dick, you're just like, yo, fucking, I'll call the floor. Like, this is fucking insane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking sit here and just let you like disrespect me like that. Luckily, I haven't met like weird fans, like in that way. Like, no
they'll
one's
come.
Like, I mean, I understand there's people with like social problems and stuff like that, but like
for the most part, they mean well.
Yeah, as long as you mean well and you're like super cool about it, like, yeah, cool. But like, if you're like that guy, like, yeah, you're good. Don't come up to me. It's just weird.
Yeah. You're just like, there's only so much I could do to be polite before it's just like, all right, buddy, you got to.
Yeah, exactly.
There was one time, I'm not gonna say which casino, but I was rolling pretty well, and it was just me and this other dude that was definitely a regular there. And like, I'm rolling for like maybe half hour, close to 40 minutes, and it's just us at the table. And then like, I start noticing as I'm throwing, one of the dealers is just taking another chip, and right when I throw, he's just like slamming another chip. I'm like, yo, are you trying to fucking throw me off? Like,
what a fucking
what
asshole.
the fuck's going on here? And the other guy notices it before even I notice it.
Yeah.
And the guy's just like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? And he goes, why don't you go ahead and play your game, sir? And then the guy just like fucking takes out his phone and then just starts like recording, like just took a picture of the dealer. And the guy's like, hey, fucking, he just took a picture of me. And the other pit bosses are like, well, what'd you do? I'm like, oh, this guy's fucking a real high roller, like regular here. Like,
oh yeah, like they'll let him do.
He pulls rank on this fucking whoever this new dealer is.
Yeah.
And so the guy's like, hey, he just took a picture of me, and you just hear the guy just like, I already deleted it off my phone. But I did send it to, and then he says the name of the casino host. I'm like,
oh man.
And I remember the place that I was gambling at. I texted the casino. I was like, dude, great run last night. Thanks for letting us like play and fucking copping us dinner. There was one dealer that was like a little off. Like he was kind of like shitty. He's like, I know who you're talking about. They don't work here anymore. I'm like, yo,
that's crazy. Just off that, probably.
Just fucking off, like, dude. Because if you fuck with the regular high rollers, like, that's fucking bad for business. Like you're having a high roller just not come back anymore.
Yeah,
because one dude's a douche.
Yeah, I know. And you can find dealers anywhere.
Right. And
I mean, we kind of ran into something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I shouldn't have said that, but whatever.
I'll block that out.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to name the casino, but we had one casino. We went and filmed. We were filming already, And the guy comes in for his shift, and he's like kind of giving us like a shitty attitude.
He's like, I don't want to be on camera.
Yeah, yeah. And we're like, yeah, you're good. You're not. Yeah. Like, trust me, we don't care to film you.
We just film felt.
Yeah, and he's a stick man, so there's no way we're gonna film you. So we like won money on craps. We go to roulette, and then we come back to craps. He's in a new position. He's like dealing the chips and shit. So we like set up. Table's empty, by the way, and I just tipped him $300. I tip like really well because I understand that like I'm fucking yapping, I'm annoying, like I'm filming, like I understand. So like I'll give you guys some money or whatever.
Right.
So I just tipped him $300, and then this fucking douchebag dealer, he's like, oh yeah, I'm not dealing if you're gonna film. And I'm like, well, I'm not filming you. And he's like, I'm still not dealing. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? I was like, I just gave you guys $300, like, and you're just handling the chips on the other side of the table. I'm on the other side. He's over there.
Right.
And he's like, I'm not dealing. And I'm like, you don't even need to fucking deal. Like, what is your problem? So I don't know. I'll run into some dealers that are assholes.
Do you call floor on that? And you're just like, hey, can you tell him why the fuck I'm here? Like, can you tell him to relax?
I don't even try to get into it. The pit boss had come back because I had just bought in and I didn't play and pulled out. And the pit boss was like, what the hell happened? But I don't even think the pit boss cares. Especially at that casino, like, they don't care. I think a lot of, like, especially in those high corporate ones, they don't care. They're just lazy.
Right.
They don't like the filming and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, I ran into one at another big property on the Strip, and the dealer was an asshole. He's like to my left, and I'm throwing the dice. And I like accidentally bumped him. I can't, like, my depth is really off because like I can't see on my left, and like one eye depth perception is like impossible.
Yeah.
So like I throw, and he's holding his stick like in front of him. So like I hit his stick, and he like mumbled something, and I was like, the fuck did he say? And then I did it, like I threw again. He's still holding the stick there, and he said some shit under his breath, like, learn how to throw the dice. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, go fuck yourself, man. Like,
move the stick.
Yeah, get the fuck out of the way. Like, but it was horrible. I lost a lot of money that night too. I think I lost like $8,000.
Dude, it's funny how a little thing like that will just set off like a bad run.
Mm-hmm.
There was I'm not afraid to say this. I was at Palms. I was at Palms, one of the worst fucking places I've ever stayed. It's the big reason why I hate it, and maybe this is just all bubble craps machines, but I put my player's card in there and it doesn't register as points.
Yeah, that's like every
that's every place
nowadays. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I'm not pissed at that. Fine, Palms, you're fine on that. But I was playing at a real table. And like, I'm putting like I think it's a $5 minimum bet.
Yeah.
So I'm putting 5 on the pass line, and like I don't see anything that says max odds bets. So I'm just like, oh shit, it's 8's on the point. So I put like 50 behind it.
Yeah.
And then apparently like it's a 5x like
max 3, 4, 5 table. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, and I didn't understand what was happening. So the dealer that's just fucking yappy, and like granted, this is also at the end of like my Vegas trip. So like I'm throwing like 21s, like 5-5s, like, like all my loose change. Where I'm like, just give me this in chips.
Yeah.
And he's complaining for counting it out. And I'm like, how about just fucking give me the chips, dude? Like, fucking, do you want a tip or do you not?
Yeah.
And so then I did that thing with like I accidentally put too many max bets.
Oh yeah.
And while I'm throwing, or maybe it's the other guy that's throwing, he notices that I put too much. He's like, oh. And he just starts like doing shit and manipulating my chips, not telling me what's happening. And as he's doing it, the guy throws it, hits his hand, 7 lands. And he's like, oh, I'm like, no. What the fuck did you just do?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you had too many you had too much. Like, we don't have max odds. And I was like, cool. Were you planning on telling me? And he goes, well, no, it's too much. I'm like, no, yeah, I've done that at other casinos, and they talk to me.
Yeah.
And then Pit Boss immediately fucking sees what's happening. He's like, give him his fucking shit back. Like, fucking, we don't need this night left. And I'm like, but great fucking dim sum, great steakhouse there. I'll
dim
say
sum,
that. Yeah. Dude, fucking Michelin star dim sum. It's fucking great.
Oh, really?
But across the street is also a lot better and more authentic.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll probably take all that out. But fuck, dude, I think that's most of it.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we really dove into it. So
yeah, dude, this is it. This is the dream fucking crap stock I wanted to have, and it's gonna be released at the perfect time when I've already become a gambling influencer.
Yeah, perfect as that.
Bluff, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh yeah.
Is there anything you want to go ahead and plug? Anything that you want into the camera? Anything that you want to promote?
Yeah, I mean, you can check me out on Instagram at Bluff. YouTube is Bluff and Bob. TikTok is Bluff and Bob. And yeah, I mean, if you like gambling. It's not just craps. I mean, I do a lot of craps, but if you like gambling, you can just follow the best guy right here.
Fuck yeah. And I'd like to say thank you to everyone that you're seeing on screen right now. They're all supporters and producers of this show. Without their help, it'd be hard to consistently put this out as regularly and frequently as I do. And if you'd like to become a producer of the show, you can go ahead and click the Patreon link in the description below. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'd like to remind you this is all unconfirmed news.